There I am. That's me. Live coming at you. For once. Yeah, so thank you all who are coming to the stream, watching the VOD back at home when it's all done, and or people in the future who will be joining. I'm back. It's been a hectic last couple of weeks for me. Essentially, I quit my job and got another job. One that's a little more easy on the stress, a little more respect, potentially a little better pay for less work, which is all of the things that I'm into. It's all of the things that I need. And what that means most importantly is that it is more time to see y'all. More time to stream, which is nice. Yeah, we're going to play Pyre today. It's a Supergiant Games game that I've been keeping an eye on, and it came out just a couple of days ago. And if any of y'all were here for the intro, you will know that it has a great soundtrack, as all Supergiant Games do. So I am particularly excited to play it because that's what I do. Yeah, VODs of this will be going up on YouTube in increments, depending, start and stop content on the game itself. I don't know what really to expect other than the basic premise, so we'll see if there's particularly good stopping points. I don't know how I'm going to divvy that up in the editor yet, but it will. If you missed anything or have to go, you can watch the VODs later. That's a thing that I'm going to be trying to do a little more of, which is exciting. One or two more other things, of course, is if any of y'all caught my last stream, it was actually a tabletop role-playing game stream of Apocalypse World, something that I ended up calling The Lighthouse. About that, I really enjoyed doing that. It was really fun. It was a pretty cool experiment in seeing how player compositions changed the entire direction of a campaign, with only just the premise staying intact. What I want to do for that is create a new show of what I'm calling the Lighthouse Experiment, which follows the same basic premise every single week, which is that I take a number of people who I either know in real life or do not know in real life, and make them play Apocalypse World, where the only consistent thing is the opening scene, which if you missed during the stream itself, quick recap is a storm is there, somebody almost dies, just randomly selected from the party, a couple of questions are asked, and then we jump into world building. The only things that stay the same are that premise and the lighthouse, hence why I call it the Lighthouse Experiment. It's going to have a rotating cast, though I think this next one we're going to see a repeat. We're going to bring in our good old friend Mitchell this time, and get him with a couple more experienced people, just because he is quite versed, and I'd like to bring him in for a full real session, as opposed to the kind of half-rule session that we did last time. And this is something that I want to do on a pseudo-consistent basis. It would be really nice to get that squared away as just kind of like a done deal show. It all just depends on the type of scheduling conflicts that arise. We'll see how it comes in practice rather than just in theory. But ultimately, yeah, that's coming down the pipeline. I've been making a bunch of overlays for that. So the production value on that dinky little show is about to be boosted pretty heavily too. That being said, we're not here to talk about lighthouses. We're here to talk about Pyre. So let's go ahead and jump right into Pyre today. Which, again, I don't know if I've accurately surmised just how excited I am to play Pyre, because Supergiant Games has always done an excellent job with very stylized games. If you're in chat, just let me know if the game's a little too low. Your days on the downside brought slow, lonesome agony. Now as you lie yielding to the elements, something rumbles into view. 3 shapes emerge, each clad in strange attire. Downside is a vast purgatory in which the Commonwealth casts its enemies and victims. Great. Ah! Haha. Another piece of filth expelled from the Commonwealth. Commonwealth, a proud country risen to the ashes of fallen empire, home to a multitude of ethnic groups founded on the principles of mercy and kinship whose exact meanings evolved through many centuries. Bah. Interesting. Masked something. See, right on schedule. What did I tell you? You told us we would find someone alive. Someday? I said we'd find someone alive someday. Just not today, I guess, but don't be glum. You know I see you frowning underneath that mask. Looks like he's breathing. The masked wanderers presumed you are a male. Interact to change this. Let's... What are the options? She... Looks like they're breathing. Yeah, let's go with a gender neutral setting this time. It seems they still are. Then stand aside. I shall send them to a better place. A better place? Name me a single better place than this. Hang on. The markings on their rags. I think they're one of them. But look at them. They're beyond our help, and we are beyond theirs. Broken, shaking, starving, probably diseased. Yeah, good luck with that there, chum. See you back at the wagon. Indeed. The days grow dim. You have at best an hour. Understood. I won't be long. After the others leave, the man turns towards you and begins unfastening his mask. Hello, my friend. Don't care who you are or what you did. None of that matters anymore. All of us are equal nothings here. You are parched and he gives you drink. You ache and he binds your wounds. You hunger and he gives you food. Little by little, it helps. There. Turns out you're tougher than you look. Name's Hedwin. Now come on. He is one of the 3 masked wanderers who found you clinging to life in the downside. You sense no ill intent as he helps you up and leads you to an old black wagon, nothing like the stately vessel that paraded Commonwealth criminals through the alabaster streets. Hedwin beckons you to enter the wagon. Step inside. Neat. God, I really love the art stylist company so much. The weather-beaten wagon is as much a mess inside as out. You see the masked woman and the talkative creature taking stock of ancient-looking books. I'm back. And with a guest. I like this language. I wonder if it's based on anything. She loosens the clasp of her mask. Ooh! I thought those horns were all fake. But... God. Look at like the detailing underneath her eyes. That's really good art design. That's wild hair. That's like Elsa mixed with a Taurus. Let it go. You may call me Jodariel. She is the most imposing of the 3 masked wanderers. Yeah, I'd say. And as for myself, the small one struggles with this mask. Jodariel soon assists him. Ow! It's like a dragon dog. That is to say, you may regard me by the name of Rookie Greentail. It's the smallest, yet loudest of the masked. Cute. Such pleasantries out of the way, the horned woman then motions to the others. She glances at you sidelong as she speaks. Can they do it? Hope so. I haven't asked them yet. What? Then what are we waiting for? Hey, chum. Nice meeting you and all, but tell me something. You know how to read or what? He's asking you if I am a reader. What is a reader? One who can derive meaning from text. Literacy has been prohibited in the old ways. That's the knowledge of the old ways. Whoa. Okay, so a couple things that we can, get from the world because of this. First of all, it's asking whether or not we can read, which implies a lot. It's saying that, of course, literacy has been banned. To what extent, we're not really sure what the ways, like what the law of the land is. It could be death. It could just be like a misdemeanor, knowing how to read. Slavery, who knows? But I think we are pariah. Over time, you manage to learn something of the old ways in spite of Commonwealth decree. Literacy is a serious crime. Nobody in their right mind would dare violate the law of the land. Who I am, or what I did to earn my sentence, is no one's business but my own. Nah, I'm a reader. Let's read. You confirm their suspicions. There's no use trying to hide it now. Well then, glory days! Because it just so happens my associates and I, we've got ourselves some nice material for someone just like you. The reader. You still live thanks to us. We ask for something modest in exchange. Open one of these books back there. Tell us what it says. Sorry to put you on the spot like this, my friend. The exiles indicate the books in their possession. Let's have a look. Strange book. Can I click on anything else? Ooh. Odd creatures. Boop, 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 boop. No. All rainbows. Hit. It's like Hearthstone all over again. Whoop! I snuffed the candle. Oops. Oh god. Oh god. Intricate sigil. Cool. Let's click on that book. You pick up one of the old and heavy volumes, bound in materials you do not recognize. This is Hearthstone! Forward. A formal welcome undersigned by the 8 scribes. You, dear reader, are an exile of the downside, such as we, the 8 who wrote the Book of Rights. That you possess it and have the capacity to glean its words is testament enough to your potential. Thus, we reveal a path from this forsaken place to freedom, a homecoming in glory. The stars themselves shall be your guide. Ere the turning of the year's first solstice, seek the nearest longitude between the brightest of 8, as shown. Arrive as a triumvirate, clad in the raiments of the rites, bearing this book. Oblige the voice that tells you more. Oh, looks like I cleaned that too. Look at that! Well, that's gonna be easier for next time. Great. So I can't... Did it! The book describes a complicated method through which the exiles can return to the Commonwealth. The words swim through your mind as Hedwyn gets your attention. Well, friend? What does it say? But then your vision starts to fade and blur. You feel your body weaken and give out.
Reader, dare you tamper with forbidden knowledge? So soon after your sentence into exile. 'Tis true what the book says. You can be free again. Perhaps not you yourself, but someone worthy of the privilege. You witness now the path toward salvation. You witness the rights, the one way to return to glory. Though in your case, I hardly think it possible. Yet, by the grace of the scribes, it is my duty to inform you anyhow.
It worked. So it is true. Yeah, but what now? And where'd the reader go? They should be out there still. For now, we have to put our faith in them. They could abandon us. They won't. You look upon the 3 of them from beyond as Hedwyn then calls out to you. Reader, we aim to free ourselves. We will not grow old and die in the downside. And now I swear to you, when we get out of here, you're going to come with us. But first, we need your help. Show us the way. Freedom. You focus all your mental faculties to do as Hedwyn asked.
A celestial orb falls from the heavens when the time is nigh. Exiles conduct
Press space to
the
pass
rites of
the orb.
triumvirate,
Where?
for they must prove their
Orb.
trust in one another,
Orb.
not just in themselves.
Orb. Did it.
The three must
Only
act
one exile
as
can-
one.
Okay. Neat.
Now plunge into the pyre with the orb and be purified. Yes,
Did it.
The exiled Jodariel has the way of it. Whoever steps into the flame is banished.
Ooh.
For a time.
Interesting.
His or her cohorts must make do on their own. Oh, but it is not so simple. In the rites you shall face adversaries whose own freedom is at stake. Beware the aura that surrounds them, as they shall beware yours.
Ah!
The aura is your wrongdoing. Accept it as a part of you. Cast
She's a lot
the aura
bigger than I
like a
thought it
stone.
was. Alright. So. Bam.
Correctly done.
Correctly done.
Again,
Burp.
just so. A glorious performance, I admit. More than I expected from the likes of you. Grasp the orb once more.
Does it matter who I pick?
The orb absorbs the aura. Then the orb quenches the flame. Now I say jump. Leap with all your strength.
Damn.
Quite.
Oh, okay. So I can shrimp. Haha.
Sails the orb in
Did it.
waiting flame.
Did it, Dad. Welcome back, Jodariel.
Snuff out the adversary's pyre whilst yours yet burns.
Okay.
Poor Ruby.
No. Okay,
Your
okay.
exile shall return ere long.
Interesting.
The orb. A banishment.
So what's to stop me from just doing that?
Beyonders banished to the last.
Oh god.
A mere attempt. Unfortunate for the Beyonders.
Haha!
Banished. The orb is loose. Why, that was all of them.
Haha!
Now that is how to snuff them.
Interesting. So it's like basketball.
Somebody get the orb.
Haha. Go, 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 go. Speed demon. Oh, that's not great. No, 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 no. Haha! Oh.
Fire sputters.
Alright, we'll get the hang of this.
Be gone.
Thought. Are you just gonna walk into that? That's amazing. So. Ha! Okay. I think I just gotta get the hang of the whole jumping mechanic. That seems pretty neat. Okay, neat. Neat.
That was the last of them.
Oh god. There we are.
The right is
We did it!
there, dear reader. Now you understand. Or do you? This was but a glimpse of that which lies ahead. I would tell you to turn back, cast down your hope. But all those such as you never listen.
During the rites, only one exile on each side is permitted to move at any given time. The three must act as one. Neat. The others are still picking themselves up as you awaken. Well, that was something. That was our way out. So, now we just follow the stars, or what? Supposedly. Reader, come. Let us regard the night. Jodariel leads you outside where a clear night sky awaits. Now, show us, before the Howlers catch our scent. Where shall the rites commence? An ancient ritual competition through which the worthiest exiles regain their freedom. The 8 scribes give us their freedom so that we may yet have ours. You gaze at the stars. Seek out your destination. Ooh, neat. Caprielist, the Olden Star. Star of the Moon Stag Hunter. That's me! I'm Hunt! Those born under it are ambitious, though also discontented. Scorpius, the Olden Star. Star of the Old Cutter. Those born under it are wiser than most. Geminian, the Olden Star. Star of the First Empress. Those born under it seek knowledge and new experience. Neat. The South Star. Oh, so I don't pick these stars. I thought it was like, yo, what is your astrological sign? I was like, that's a neat way to do it. Yes, we will be... Wow. 200 leagues due east. The Ridge of Gaul. According to the stars, the right shall soon commence here. The fossil remains of the serpent titan slain by Golgothanian, yet looms over those living in its shadow. Great. And we're supposed to be there when, exactly? Very soon, according to the stars. You should be able to arrive in time if you make haste. Then we best get started. Well, this ought to be good for a few laughs at least. What do you say, Jodariel? Jodariel turns to you, studying you. Reader, do not deceive us. Pray we make good use of our remaining time. What she means is, good to have you aboard, chum. We're counting on you, my friend. See you inside. Freedom. The rights are the key. It's a lot to take in. Join them. Woo! Achievement get, the reader. Yeah. Cute. You arrive in Downside Prairie where the road ahead is forked. There's a lack of consensus about which way to proceed. I love his character design. Like, the little paw print necklace is awesome. The little, like, bodice, right? I'm telling you, we ought to take the northern pass. Got an associate holed up in Hollowroot. I've got to pay a visit to besides. Hollowroot, the northern route to the Bridge of Gold, goes through a small exile encampment. Every so often, the Tempests come up and scare away the huts and hovels, but they always crop back up. Fie on your associate. Best we head to Blooming Pool to avoid attention. Southern road to Goal, through a humid area pocked with hot springs. Runoff from the sandfolds means no bathing in the spring, so they're just there to mock you. And stuck in a bog while we're at it. The dispute continues as Hedwyn listens for a while. What if the reader settles this? They mark the way. We get us there. If the rites are meant to test our faith, then we'd best learn to trust the reader's instincts on our path. No second guessing them along the way. Can we all live with that for now? Yeah, sure. If necessary. Then it's settled. Just point the way, my friend. The stars guide us through you. You may now choose a route towards your goal at certain junctures. Weigh the options. Also, the problem is that the Blooming Pool can't get us a Hot Springs episode. And Hollowroot's a little more dangerous. Can we trust Rookie over Blooming Pool, though? Or Rookie over Jodariel, though? I kind of think we should trust Jodariel. She's scary, too. But Rookie knows someone. Maybe he could join us, but... let's trust Scary Lady. Jodariel offers to show you around Blooming Pool after she notices you staring at the bogs and vegetation near the wagons. Soon, something catches her eye. Observe. This shall pay for half our trip. I found a black bloom. It's quite valuable. Onward. Beep 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 beep. Yeah. The black wagon grinds to a stop at the base of the Ridge of Gull. The others ask you to assist with making preparations for nightfall, and then the commencements of the rite. Commence the rite. Page revealed, the first exile. Hey, Jodariel. Reader, Greentail here was just complaining about how you opted not to take us up to Hollowroot. What? And violate our anti-second guessing pact? Nah, I was only saying how our chums are gonna have to keep on making the tough calls. Besides, just making sure we got something to pawn off at the next slug market we find. Crude trading post on the downside. And we have. Now let's just focus on the task at hand. We have reached our destination and have much left to prepare before tonight. The two of them soon go about rummaging through the raiments and the books strewn about the wagon, leaving you to your own devices. This is cute. Look at Rookie's status. Jodariel's throw rug. Hedwyn's cooking things. You observe the man slumped in the corner of the wagon, bearing some sort of stringed instrument. You sense that he lives but nothing more. It seems inopportune to ask about him now. Yeah, he seems pretty chill. What happens if I click him again? Wake up! Wake up! The first exile. You know perhaps the thrice-cursed name of Solium Mur, the Emperor of Sar. The first exile, and my liege. This chapter concerns him and those who found him in the downside. Each of us was sent to take his life. Such was the hatred for him, in and around his country. Yet we found Solium Mur, a man transformed in body, mind, and spirit. A man deserving of much more than mercy. In time, he named us his scribes, and he became the eighth. It is my greatest honor to share with you now his deeds. His story is to know the rights. Page 1? Okay, page 2. Oh, neat. So this is going to be like the star signs, right? This is like the first... I don't know. I don't profess to know. It looks like somebody like drew a star, right? But instead, like, just stopped before they reached like the full cycle, you know, and then just went up. It's a cool design. Hey, wake up. Let's get these webs out of here. Any more? No, keep this place nice and tidy. Hey. Commence the rite. As darkness falls, your fellow exiles stand together, clad in the raiments of the rites. The preparations are set. However, everything is still and calm. Soon they grow restless. Keep telling you, there's nothing here. What a bunch of idiots we are. If we traveled all this way for nothing, I don't think we did. Look up. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's right. I guess, in a manner of speaking. Either way, it's good. It's good stuff. The goal of each rite is to extinguish the adversary's pyre using the celestial orb that falls from the sky. Bam.
Freedom! The stars align at last. You reach the Ridge of Goal at the appointed time, and your triumvirate is ready. Your adversaries in the rites this eve shall be the accusers. Whose ever pyre yet burns once the other is extinguished shall step closer to freedom.
So there's a little bit of map variance.
The rites commence.
So these are three people that look like Headwind. Sorry, just chewing some banana bread here. What an inopportune time. The stars are aligned and your pyre burns bright. Across from your companions appear over several others clad in raiments, your adversaries in the rites. Everyone's ready. Let's hope so. Be still. We have a visitor. The one whom she refers to steps forward. At last, the Nightwings grace us with their presence. The Nightwings, the name of a triumvirate in blue. It seems your fellow exiles have assumed their identity. I see the reports of your demise have been exaggerated after all. Even I was beginning to think you were gone for good. Nobody moves, save for the man robed in gold, who unfastens his mask. Lendl. Surprised to see old Lendl again. I trust you remember my face, though you must have assumed never to see it again after last time. He is the apparent leader of the exile triumvirate that you encountered at the Ridge of Goal. Never had I come so close to freedom, only for you to dash my hopes. Now, I and the accusers shall repay that effort. Accusers, the exile triumvirate clad in gold, their leader arbors Hillwell for something he thinks you did. It's our fault. We're his enemies. He shoves his mask on and takes position with his comrades. It is time. From the shadows, you clutch the Book of Rites and focus on the task at hand. We gon' do it. Meow.
Begin.
Barp.
Engulfed within the aura.
Boom. Hydro Daryl. Barp.
Now to the flame.
Oh, so I have to use energy to do that. Oh, whoops. Go Rookie. Haha! Ha
Underestimated you?
Yes.
Vanished each in turn.
Mutually assured destruction, no? Haha, dickbag. Hup! Hup!
Glory to the scribes.
Glory to the scribes. No, I shall not accept defeat from you again. Hear me, accusers. Stand your ground. Let your auras boil and rage.
It seems that you have flustered the accusers.
We've rattled them. They mean to draw us out. Isaac, this is Pyre, the new game by Supergiant, the company that made Transistor and Bastion. Then we'll just have to run more circles around them.
Have you any idea
Fling the
what
pyre.
that Lendl did to deserve his exile?
Get
A
fucked.
daring display. Flinging the orb into the
It's basically basketball with space orbs.
using such tricks.
Oh, whoops. Shit. Get the fuck out of my way. Eat my ass. Ha! Damn. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Ha! Did it.
Their fire weakens.
I'm so good at this game. Okay, go Rookie Greentail. Oh god, that's right. Get fucked. Oh god.
Didn't see it coming.
Aha! Damn. That bastard. Joe Dariel is here. Show you who is a bitch. Oh no. Go Rookie Greentail, go. Oh shit. No.
Another banishment.
Dick.
The orb engulfed in fire. Your victory's at hand. The orb, take it.
Damn.
Audacious, aren't we?
No. So close. Barp.
Seize the orb. And it is done.
Joe Dariel did it.
You have prevailed.
Yay, Nightwings.
Rejoice.
We're the best.
In your single fleeting
Victory. Sorry to cut it off. Just had to alt tab for a hot minute.
victory.
Neat.
Good old Salash.
Your deceit may have earned you a hollow victory, but know this. The accusers will not forget your wickedness, and when we next meet, you will rue the day. Whatever.
Bask now
Eat my ass.
in the wisdom of the scribes. The exiled Jodariel has gained enlightenment.
Neat.
Only the enlightened can regain their freedom.
We have withstood worse nights than this, though few is strange. Oh, mastery. Oh, neat. Okay. Rights mastery enhancing a demon spirit and a sheer force of will. So I'm a demon? Sins of the Fallen Emperor. Rights mastery is enhancing a demon's strength and physical prowess. As you fell into the dark side, Solani and Mir understood the last consequences of the hedonistic sign. After banishing an adversary, Jodariel instantly recovers all her stamina. Ooh. Oh no, these are so good. Okay. So this is like more offensive, and this is more like reflect. Let's do this.
The demon scribe
I really appreciate that.
bestows his favor.
Okay, neat. After the rites, the accusers disappear into the darkness. As you return to the wagon in the still of the night sky, you see a single star burns brighter than the rest, beckoning you forward.